In a modest town bordered by whispering woods under a cerulean sky, lives both ordinary and magical intermingle seamlessly. Here, a grandmother's tales become palpable at night, and dreams can be sold in hushed tones under the watchful gaze of elemental guardians. This portrayal, a stage set by the winds of magical realism, invites the curious and the brave to dance along the fine line that blurs reality with the fantastical. With an homage to magic soaked in reality, let us wander through a world where myths breathe and parables walk among us, as we unravel the enigma of magical realism through dimensions not only seen, but deeply felt. Every family carries its traditions, its secrets. In the realm of magical realism, these become literal hauntings or blessings, curses or foresights passed through generations. It is as if the DNA itself becomes a manuscript, inscribing fates beyond the common understanding of heredity. In the town of Whispers and Weeps, the Montaraz family is known for their inflicted curse. Each firstborn feels the emotions of their ancestors as strongly as their own. Their saga, woven with grief and joy of generations, underlines the quintessential dialogue between the past and the present that magical realism affords, making history a living participant in everyday life. The Montaraz lineage serves not just as a story, but as a vivid exhibition of the cursed bloodline. It is a poetic exploration of how burdens are shared and histories relived, reshaping the personal into something universally poignant. In the dim glow of moonlight, some rare souls tread softly between the veils of sleep and wakefulness. These are the dreamwalkers, custodians of the subconscious, navigating through dreams as if traversing different continents within a boundless universe. Their journey through dreamscapes reveals secrets, desires, and fears molded into vivid tapestries, weaved with the threads of reality and fantasy. The artistry of these experiences draws a compelling parallel with magical realism's capacity to render the impossible as unremarkable, allowing human emotions to paint corporeal shapes onto the intangible. As narrators of the subconscious, dreamwalkers do not merely explore dreams, they shape them, thereby influencing the waking world in subtle yet profound ways. Their stories delve deep into the psyche, illuminating the intricate connections between our internal and external realities. Imagine a world where stories are not just told, they live, breathe, and interact with their listener. In the magical realist genre, tales become sentient, aware of their audience, changing and adapting their course with the listener's reaction. In the cobblestone alleys of Valladolid, an old storyteller speaks, and his words materialize into characters that perform the narrative right before your eyes. This phenomenon, a hallmark of magical realism, allows for a meta-narrative commentary on the impact of stories in shaping human consciousness. Living stories challenge our perception of reality. They remind us that what we consider real is often as fluid and moldable as the tales we deem fictional. Each word spoken is not just heard but experienced, turning the act of storytelling into a transformative experience. Memories, often fleeting, are traded in a unique market that only opens at dusk. Here, patrons can buy, sell, or exchange memories using a currency of raw emotions. The memory market serves as a critique of how we value our past experiences and the lengths to which we go to acquire, relive, or erase them. This surreal bazaar does not just involve the transaction of remembrances, but also poses questions about identity and authenticity. In the magical realism context, memories can be altered, forgotten, or replaced, turning personal history into an artifact of commerce. The market stands as an allegory for the commodification of human experiences, reflecting both the beauty and tragedy of trying to capture the ephemeral within tangible confines. As such, it explores the complex relationship between memory and reality, asking whether we are the sum of our remembered past or merely traders in the bazaar of human experiences. In a hidden grove shielded by ancient magic, the elemental guardians, embodiments of earth, water, air, and fire converge to discuss the fate of the world. These guardians are not mere figments of universal forces. They are sentient, powerful entities invested in the balance of nature and humanity. Their dialogues, laden with the wisdom of millennia, depict how deeply interconnected our simple acts are with the broader tapestry of the universe. This synergy is intrinsic to magical realism, illustrating that the natural world possesses a consciousness and a will, making our every interaction with it significant. By focusing on these guardians, the narrative explores the concept of stewardship, of humans not as dominators of the earth, but as part of a larger community of beings, each with roles and responsibilities paramount to maintaining harmony across realms. Amid the cascading timelines and twisted fates, there burns a constant flame, timeless love. In the town square under the harvest moon, two lovers find themselves reunited in every life, their affection unmarred by the decay of time or the rot of oblivion. The narrative of love in magical realism often defies temporal boundaries, presenting it as a force so potent it traverses the ages. This idea speaks to the human desire for a love that is not just profound but also immutable, standing steadfast against the sundry trials of life. In presenting such love stories, the genre not only explores the depths of human emotions, but also their potential to transcend the ordinary, painting a portrait of affection as a mythical force in itself, capable of magical feats. Tucked away in an alley lined with flickering lampposts is a cafe where every beverage served carries a spell. Whether it's a latte that brings clairvoyance or a tisane that murmurs forgotten lullabies, the magical cafe is a sanctuary for those seeking a sip of the extraordinary. This quaint establishment offers more than just enchanted drinks. It provides a space for souls to converge to share and create stories within its mystical walls. Each sip invites the drinker into a narrative made richer by the collective imaginations of its patrons. The magical cafe, in its essence, encapsulates the charm and whimsy of magical realism, where magic is not an outlier, but an integral part of everyday existence, subtly influencing the lives of those it touches. Deep in the heart of the forest, the trees speak. Their whispers carry the wisdom of ages, of lost civilizations and arcane knowledge preserved in the rustle of their leaves. To walk through these woods is to engage in a dialogue with the past itself. The Whispering Woods are not merely a setting, but an active participant in the narrative, offering insights and guiding the protagonists on their journey. This motif reflects magical realism's way of personifying nature, imbuing it with a voice and agency, thus altering the dynamics of human interaction with the natural world. These woods serve as a metaphor for the deep, sometimes hidden connections humans share with their environment, emphasizing the importance of listening to the often ignored voices of nature. As guardians of forgotten lore, the trees in these mythical woods remind us of the layers of history and mystery that the earth holds, awaiting revelation. In the realm of magical realism, the distinction between what is real and what is illusory is constantly in flux. This fluid state challenges perceptions, urging individuals to question the very nature of their reality. This thematic exploration delves into philosophical territories, pondering whether reality is merely a consensus of perceptions or something more concrete. Illusions in this magical realist setting do not deceive. Instead, they reveal deeper truths, uncovering layers of reality previously unexplored. This nuanced portrayal of reality invites readers to reconsider what they accept as the truth, proposing that perhaps reality itself is magical, a vast narrative authored by collective belief and imagination. Every object has a history, but in the pockets of magical realism, some hold futures as well. The magical heirloom, an artifact passed down through generations, not only carries the imprints of its past owners, but also possesses the power to influence destiny. Endowed with ancient magic, the heirloom links its current keeper to a lineage of guardians charged with protecting a legacy. This tangible connection to the past serves as a bridge between the old and new, empowering its holder with the wisdom and courage gleaned from forebears. These heirlooms, therefore, are not mere relics. They are emblems of continuity and change, encapsulating the essence of magical realism by blending the mystical with the mundane and illustrating how objects can become custodians of history, shaping the present and the future. In these explored realms, magical realism becomes a canvas, painting the extraordinary onto the palette of the mundane, inviting the observer into a synthesis of wonder and reality. Just as in our imagined town, bordered by mythical woods under an ever-watchful sky, the magic we seek is woven into the very fabric of the ordinary, awaiting only a closer look to reveal its vibrant threads. In this journey through the nuanced landscapes of magical realism, we find not only enchantment but also profound understanding of human nature and our place within a magically realistic universe.